This episode of Star Citizen Behind the Ships is all about the Starlancer TAC, a ship I am very excited for. Let's check it out right now together. All right, Starlancer TAC, here we go.
The Starlancer TAC is a variant of the Starlancer series. It kind of takes the Starlancer chassis and outfits it with a more offensive loadout. It's got remote turrets on top. The co-pilot's got some fun little missile turrets at the rear to keep people off the back end.
Ooh, those are cool.
You don't have access to every single gun on it. There's only 4 pilot-controlled guns. You'll notice immediately from the exterior that it has these new 2 twin size 5 man turrets.
Whoa, hold on. I like those little arms they're on. Hold on.
From the exterior that it has
Look at this. They're on these like little
5
extensions right there. Looks like you probably enter right there and then it moves out. That's cool.
Man turrets.
Yeah, I like the
makes this
hammerhead
MISC
turrets.
is the
Totally.
shape language that was used to make this turret.
What are those Asperia guns on there?
It replicates the exterior of the ship, which contains round forms, welded forms, and chunky shapes.
Yo, look how humongous these turrets are coming off the bottom right there. Those were the deadbolts. Cool. Those look badass.
MISC as a manufacturer are kind of really proud of their manufacturing and they're not afraid to show it. You can kind of see all the compound forms that reveal the underlying structure where the fuel cells are, but it's a little more refined.
Default paint job is killer. Love it. Flat, black, dark gray, matte finish.
Paneling is a lot cleaner. It's not something like a Drake ship where everything's just completely exposed. I really like the MISC look. It's got this sort of darker stealth armor, so it looks really like sleek. The guys have done a really great job with the lighting on it. It's got this like really mean looking red lighting.
Those red lights are great. Also the yellow contrast.
It just looks really sick. It does not have a cargo lift, but it still has your cargo bay in the back for 96 SCU and space for hull and ground vehicles. And you also have the addition of a hangar up top. There were a lot of requests for...
There's a special hangar that fits the Fury. I'm in love.
Version that could carry a ship, so I'm glad we've managed to figure that out.
It can
Look how cute that little hangar is!
But if you are a good pilot, you can accommodate 2 as well.
I like how he says if you're a good pilot, we can fit 2.
What we've done is we've stripped out the Max's separate habitation rooms and replaced those with the hangar.
It's not that much big, but it's compact. It has a landing pad there with really cool, small refueling parts.
We've extended the Max's habitation kitchen area to have its own bunk room.
Oh, there we
On
go.
the lower deck,
So they got rid of the hab rooms and they crammed all the bunks into one area. That's cool. I like that. It's like the band flats they have in Europe. When you play shows in Europe, quite often you get to sleep above the venue in what's called the band flat, which is a room full of bunk beds. I loved that when I was on tour in Europe. That's cool. I like this.
Place the long cargo bridge sort of area with a troop deployment area where some soldiers can jump out of like an extending gantry.
I love these jump seats with that like Six Flags roller coaster drop down support system.
And between that and the cargo bay is a small medical room.
No other MISC ships.
Say that again? Say that again for me?
Soldiers can jump out of like an extending gantry. And between that and the cargo bay is a small medical room.
A small medical room. They got to show us later in the video. That's a huge selling point for this ship.
No other MISC ships has a medical bay, so it was a bit hard at the first to get used to it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like how the design will be. What I feel the people will notice most will be the aesthetic of it. These bright lights and those metal floors. It's a bit high-tech, but it's not like very high maintenance.
The engineering.
Look, it doesn't matter what it looks like for most of us. If we can respawn our body on it, awesome. That's good. We want it.
And the cockpit are the same as the MAX.
And in the cockpit, it's very spacious. It's accommodate pilot, co-pilot. It looks really cool because it's integrated with the bridge.
The turret room is located in the belly of the ship.
Ooh, the
At first
turret
glance,
room.
It resembles a shrine to warfare. With all
Oh,
the
that
red
must be
lights
for those two
around,
turrets that
the
go out to the
ammunition,
side.
And the turret seats on the left and the right.
Wait, are those missiles on the sides, left and right?
Around the ammunition and the turret seats on the left and the right. It looks really cool.
That
The
looks
animations
awesome.
are really cool. From the hatch closing over the player to the seat rotating and going into the turret and the guns sliding out in preparation for battle.
Dude, that entire animation was so awesome. Can we watch that whole thing again, please?
The animations are really cool.
Sit
From the
down,
hatch closing
seat
over
comes
the player
in, you
to the
slide
seat
out,
rotating and going into the
covers,
turret and the
airlock,
guns sliding out
slide
in
out,
preparation
then
for
the
battle.
guns slide out, those deadbolts.
The Starlancer.
That is
people,
a
like,
slick
teams of players who really like
animation.
missions in a large group of like soldiers. As well as like the actual people crewing the ship and the turrets, you've got quite a lot of space for ground pounders with rifles. The cargo bay in the back can be used for like some of the smaller vehicles like the Cyclone. I think it's a really good ship for like just team play.
I mean, who's gonna get the Starlancer TAC? Can we go back for a second? Hold on, let me go back a bit and talk about my favorite things in this
The
video.
co-pilot's got every single
Hold on.
gun on it. There's only
These little rear missiles are very cool.
don't have
I also love
Chunky shape
these
round
turrets
forms.
that come off the sides. Love these. We've got a medical room in the ship. Incredible. Calling it a mini Polaris is not a overstep at all. Mini Polaris sounds a lot like what this thing kind of is and can do. This specific Fury bay, I bet it'll fit other small ships as well. I bet it will fit a Pisces, probably. It'll, I bet, fit the Pisces. It'll probably also fit a P-52 Merlin. It's going to be cool to see what other ships can fit in this little bay up here, right?
there were a lot of requests for a version that could room.
I want to watch that animation
Turret
again,
room is
right here.
located in the belly of the
The
ship.
turret room is one of the sexiest rooms on this ship.
At first glance, it resembles a shrine to warfare with all the red lights.
Resembles a shrine to warfare. That's a bumper sticker.
Around the ammunition and the turret seats on the left and the right. It looks really cool.
Dude, the Starlancer TAC. Man, they're going to sell a lot of these. I'm sold. I love it. That's the Starlancer TAC. Watch me on Twitch.